Hi again, welcome back. And today we're going to talk about embodying the love force, embodying the unconditional love. How, as a human being, do we do that? I mean, love is vast, love is huge, love is spacious, and love has no attachment, has no conditions, is neither for nor against anything. Love is as it is. And how do we embody that energy in our ways, in our approach in life, and how we conduct ourselves on a daily basis? That's a big question. But here, I am that vessel in which light lives in, light that brings light into darkness, and we are hoping and we are aware that through this light we can find answers. So let's begin. So the question is that how do we embody unconditional love? First thing that I would like to declare, unconditional love is what we are in our core essence of being. We are created by this light. We are love in our pure essence of being. Okay, now some people are aware of this facts and reality, and some people are not, and that is the reality of life. And I am one of those people who is aware, that I am love in my being. I am this pure energy of life, and hence I'm talking about love, man. Hence I've been experiencing and I've been living this life, and I've been there were cases in my life, many cases I felt like I'm so lucky, or I'm so blessed, I'm so honored, don't get me wrong. I experienced everything not any human being under the sun is meant to experience. I experienced pain, be it pleasure, be it a sad time, be it exciting time. I experiencing ups and downs of life. I experienced that because in the end I am flesh and blood. I am living in this, I am having a human experience in a human form as a soul. But that soul is love. Okay, that soul is love. And this relationship, the soul and being a human, I think that's what create unconditional love. That's where we learn about our true essence of being. It is through this relationship of a spirit or a soul with a human form that we learn in depth of who we are, as individuals. And that has been my case. As in the previous video, I shared a bit about my background, how I used to question love and in my surrounding, and we went on this journey of self-discovery to find out what is love. And yeah, right now, I think it's safe for me to say I know for me personally what is love based on my personal experience and what I've discovered on my journey, and I want to share. And that's what we are here. I feel like we're here to share our own experience of life. I've always loved to share. I've always liked to share about my life experiences in life. I've always felt open and okay and comfortable being vulnerable about my life experiences. I didn't see anything to make it as a private or as like a secret, or it felt like, I'm here to experience this. So anyway, without getting carried away from the core message where there's about love. Okay, now how do we embody that? In my journey, one thing I've learned, yes, I've discovered that love is pure energy. It is vast and it has no standard, it has no concept, it has no ideas. It just is as it is. It's a state of mind. So I've discovered that we are living in 3 different kind of state of minds. There is for, or there is against, and there is neutrality. And I've discovered that we all have this in our brain, in our body, in where we have, we get a moment to respond or react to life based on based on what we are feeling at a time. In some circumstances, we react under fear. In some circumstances, we react under, of love, or we react from the state of, I called, neutrality. Something in my excuse me about that. Anyway, and one thing I've learned about this is that we are love, but we are to choose love. We are to choose. I'm looking if there's any tissue around here. We are to choose it. We will experiences along the way of our lives, glimpses of love, until we choose it, until we really reach that peak where we feel like we want to experience love for ourselves. We want to live in love. We've come to a crossroad where now we are given the choice to make a decision whether we want to continue to live life in that sort of circles of not knowing and getting lost and being confused, a little bit of pleasure, pain, and not understanding, blah blah blah, or do we rise our vibration and come from a place of of being one with life and of being open. Our hearts are open and receptive to life, and we want to create, and we are becoming a co-creators of life. We are no longer just victims of life. We're no longer just surviving life, but now we are the creators, and also we are savoring life, and we are part of God's creation, where we feel like we are guests that have been invited into this world to experience how it's like to be in a human form, what is like to witness God's creation in full force. And I think that state that allows us to experience the beauty of life is this state of neutrality, which I called unconditional love. Why I call it unconditional love? I call it unconditional love because it is neither for nor against. It's not reacting or responding to things. It's not fazed or moved by the vibrations of life that takes place. Okay, instead it is there, holding space and witnessing life as it is. It is one with life as it is. This is what I call love. And now, how do you embody that in your life as a person? Before we even get to the embodying, there is the certain requirements of a person, an individual who wants to experience this. You are to let go of many ideas, concepts, beliefs, cultural ideas, society standards, politicians, religion, you name it. You are to become like a childlike. You have to come into a state of being free and liberated from any attachments of this world. In order for you to experience this magic, in this beauty of being a human, to exist in this world and still, feel like you are honored, it's a privilege to be you, okay? Because that's what's gonna come in the end. When you finally come to this state of mind, you're gonna experience this sensation of being honored. It's a privilege, a sense of gratitude that you exist. It doesn't matter how you are as a person, as an individual. It doesn't matter what sort of circumstances you are dealing with, or the environment you are in at the time. But what matters is the sensation that comes from awareness of who you are and the state of mind that you are coming from as a person. That's what's gonna make the difference. And this is where the magic of love comes in. Now, I've lived my life as any other being, where I've lived in a state of mediocre, of just living life, of trying to survive, trying to get things done, trying to feel okay, and trying that feeling those things. I know. But then with this journey of self-discovery, I've come to recognize that in order for me to embrace and embody the love force, the pure essence of who I am, and bring that into the forefront of my existence and experience the magic of life and love, it is necessary that I peel away those layers of conditions that I actually have found identity in, that I have thought that they were powerful, that I've thought that they were the true ways of living life. I came to recognize that they were actually the stagnator, they were the stumble blockers for me to experience this flow, this unity with life as a whole, and where I can experience this the sense of being expanded and in tune with the universe as a whole. So I went on this journey of self discovery and reflecting, of releasing, of acknowledging, of also just holding space for things to be. So it began with the mindfulness, with a sense of being aware of my thought processes. It began slowly like this, and then also questioning if things were true, that my truth back then, what I termed as a truth before, was it really a truth, and why was it so? Why did I believe that God is God? Why did I believe that love is that kind of love? Why did I believe that other people have power over me? Why did I believe that I was a victim of what is happening to me? Why did I believe that I was not enough? Why did I believe that I can only be good only if I do certain things, if I only put a mask on my face, if I only pretend to be certain things, if I only do things in a certain way, that I can only be acceptable, that I can feel enough as a human being? Do you understand? So it went on this questioning of my structure, how I was made, what made me, what made the idea of Thandi. Who was this Thandi that I was believing to be? I had to look down on these things, and at the same time I had to feel the emotions of recognizing the truth, of knowing that no, actually this is not the truth, and feel those emotions of recognizing, of coming to that aha moment, like this is not what this isn't, it can't be the only truth, it can't be the only thing. Maybe it did serve me for a time, maybe it was helpful for a phase in my life, a period in my life, but now it's not fitting in. It is not actually aligned with the sense of energy that I'm feeling. My energy is huge, it's wild, it is vast, it is open, it is not limited, it is embracing, it's inclusive. Now the Tandu says, in order for me to be, I need to do this, cannot enter to this, because here everything is welcome as it is. You are welcome purely as you are. Love does not ask you to act otherwise in order for you to be seen, to be heard, to be acknowledged, to be embraced, to belong. You already belong, you're already seen, but it is a choice. It's something that you as an individual, you have to come to recognize from within yourself, that you are love, and nothing in this world can take that away from you, that you are pure love. And when you say love, we can mention many names around it. We can say you are power, you're a powerful being, you are the universe, you create, your own life experiences. You have the willpower to create whatever your heart desires. We can say that is for you to even come to that recognition where you understand that it is because of love. That means your heart has been open. But for you to open your heart, you have to face all those masks that you were wearing all along and thinking that they were you. You are to see them, and you are to release them from a place of openness, of seeing them as they are and the role they have played and the impact they have played in your life. And from a place of gratitude to a place of like, I am grateful for you, but we cannot go together to the next level. And you release that energy, and the more you release it, the more this spaciousness, the more this love, this energy of unity, of being in tune and being one with life comes to the forefront. We're going to leave it here. So I guess that's the intro on how we as human beings embody our pure essence of life, our true essence of being, which is love, unconditional love, the universe. We can say that's the first one, and we leave it here. Love and light.